Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with the Guild Wars 2 video. The reason it's dark in this room is because I came back from Walmart and I flicked on the switch and the light went and no longer works. So the reason I'm doing this in the dark is because I want to keep doing videos, um, but I'm having to do them in the dark. So hopefully when I play Guild Wars, the screen reflection will be brighter and then you guys can actually see my face. So we're playing with the Elementalist using a meta build. Well, the meta battle from the meta battle website. The build is under the great category. And it's called Weaver, Fire Weaver. So the idea is a condition-based Weaver build for PvP with plenty of burst damage, mainly as a duelist. So the idea is going to be using, specific rotations for the weapons to get the burst combos down. I probably am not going to do these right since I have a very crappy memory. But I think a lot of it's fire, obviously, is the main damage, water for the healing. Looks like fire and earth are the main ones, and then air and earth are another main ones. So that's kind of the idea. So I'll run through everything quick, and then we'll get into the two games. So sorry guys, the light's out, but hopefully when I switch over here to my game and I turn my screen on, it might be a little bit better. Not really, no. Well, actually, let me get my every time. Sorry, I was playing Dungeon Defenders earlier, and all right. So sorry you guys can't see me. I'm trying not to hurt my eyes, so that's why I've got the brightness so low on my screen. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe if it's a daylight map, you guys can see better. But hopefully, sorry about that. So you guys at least can hear me and see me, and that's the big thing. So for traits, we've got fire. So we have empowering flame, gain power while in fire attunement. Burning precision, burning you inflict has increased duration, and your critical hits have a chance to burn. Sunspot, gain fire aura and damage nearby foes when you attune to fire, which is going to gain a fire aura and damage nearby foes. And the fire aura envelops in a fiery shield that burns foes, grants might each time you are struck, and 1 second per cooldown per attacker. We have soothing auras. Fire auras have increased duration. Applying auras to allies remove conditions, and transmutating auras removes conditions from nearby allies. Pyromancer's training. Your fire weapon skills gain reduced recharge, deal increased strike damage to burning foes. And Pyromancer's punants gain might for using any skill while attuned to fire, when leaving fire attunement or successfully pitting a fire overload. Unleash flame expulsion, which is going to increase damage, burning stacks, and might per moved. I think it increases burning. I think. Yeah. For Arcane, we have Arcane Prowess. Gain might when you switch attunements. Renewing stamina. Critically gain vigor when you critically strike a foe. Elemental attunement. Grant a boon to nearby allies when changing attunements. Elemental lockdown. When you disable a foe, gain a boon based on your current attunement. An element enhancement. Gain concentration. Your attunements gain reduced recharge. And then Evasive Arcana. Cast a skill when you dodge based on your attunement. And then for Weaver, we've got the Weaver, so we get dual attack and stance abilities. So we get the first element we have. The element we switch to becomes our primary, which is our 1 through 2 skills, and our old one becomes 4 and 5, and then 3 is a combination of the two elements. Engage Master's Fortitude, gain increased vitality when wielding a sword, gain bonus vitality based on a portion of your power. And excuse me, I'm tired, and condition damage. Elemental Refreshment, gain barrier when using dual attack abilities. Bolstered Elements, gain barrier when activating a stance. Activate Lesser Stone Resistance when struck while below the health threshold. We're going to barrier and periodically gain some shield. Elemental Polyphony, gain attributes based on your current attunement. When dual attuned, gain both benefits. Invigorating Strikes, gain vigor when you use a dual attack. Dodge rolling grants a barrier. For skills, we have Signet of Restoration. So the passive is heal every time you cast a spell, and the active is heal yourself. Signet of Air is going to be increased movement speed for passive, and active is blind your target nearby foes. Lightning Flash, teleport to target area. Primordial Stance, channel the prime elements at their core, dealing damage based on your Kun attunements. Full attuning deals the same condition twice. And then Weave Self, temporarily reduce the recharge of attunements while gaining bonuses for tuning to new elements. Successfully tuning to all elements ends the stance and grants perfect weave, which is release all your woven elements and end your weave self stance, causing gravity itself to unravel around you. Alright, so for the sword, where the sword and focus is the main idea of the build. So we'll go through those. So basically the sword is you strike for targets you can hit multiple targets, and your last strike can hit multiple targets and applies burning. Our second attack is jump forward and deliver a fire blast to the area, causing burning. And then our third skill is stab your foe with a full... Actually, I'll read those afterwards. Then we got Cauterized Strike. Stab your foe with a full force. Deal bonus damage against enemies burning. For water, we have Striking and Healing. We have use the element of water to propel yourself backward and regenerate, leaving a healing area at a location. And Aqua Siphon, strike an enemy and draw water from them, causing them to deliver healing burst to your allies. For air, we have Strike, which is going to grant us damage, and then Swiftness. We can hit multiple enemies with the last attack. I try to go through these quicker because there's so many. Polar Leap, shout up to your target and deliver a dazing strike. Gain super speed if you interrupt an enemy. And Quantum Strike, strike your foe, charging them with static and causing lightning to strike repeatedly for a short period of time. By the way, if you guys are hearing a slight squeaking noise, my dog is squeaking a squeaky toy. For Earth, we have a Strike, which is going to be bleeding for the first two, and then bleeding cripple for the third one. Burn to the ground, then erupt with earth-shattering force, causing bleed and cripple. And then the third one is Rust Frenzy, strike your foe with deadly force to cause bleeding. And then I can read these here. Lava Skin. Cover yourself in an increasing barrier while doing damage to nearby enemies. Twin Strike, which is... So this one was Earth and Fire. This one's Fire and Water, which is quickly strike enemies in front of you with the extreme nature of Fire and Water. Fire and Air is Pyro Vortex. Strike enemies in an arc in front of you, creating burning vortexes on enemies you hit. Water Earth. Natural Frenzy. Unleash a volley of ice and earth at your enemies, causing some of these conditions, by the way. Sorry. So burning with that one. Burning and chill. Stability with this one. Burning, and we get vigor from the dual attacks. This one is bleeding vulnerability. For water and air, we have shearing edge. Form a frozen blade and spin it towards your enemy for chill. For damage, these are do damage. And then Gale Strike, strike your enemies, lifting them and creating cyclones at their location for air and earth. For the focus, we have Flame Wall, create a flame wall at your target area that burns foes. And then Fire Shield, develop yourself in a Fire Shield that burns foes and grants might each time you are struck. Cooldown 1 per second. Or also, I think you can end it to kind of essentially unleash it to cause burning and might to nearby allies. For air, water, we have Freezing Gust, chill your foe for a brief time. And then Comet, drop a comet of ice on target foe, damaging and dazing foes in the area. For air, we have Swirling Winds, create a Swirling Winds that blocks projectiles. And Gale, knock down your foe with a charged Wind Blast. For Earth, we have Magnetic Wave, damage foes, cure 3 of your conditions, and reflect projectiles with Magnetic Surge. And then we have Obsidian Flesh, envelop yourself in stony armor, making yourself invulnerable. So those are all of our skills and stuff. Actually, I need to check those. I didn't check that. 1 second here, guys. I gotta pull that up. I didn't check the amulets and sigil. Okay, one question I do have though is if you guys know the elementals better than me, for this build they suggest using cleansing and energy for sigils. It's when you swap to this weapon in combat. So I'm curious if anybody knows why does it make you use those when you don't swap weapons in combat. If somebody knows, that'd be greatly appreciated because that part confused me. I'm gonna go with what's here, but if somebody could give me an answer as to why they have you have these when you need to swap to them in combat to get the effects, and you don't swap weapons with the Elementalist, that would be greatly appreciated. So I need leadership and sage. Sorry, should have done this before. Leadership. Where's leadership? Oh, that's sage. Leadership. Leadership. Okay, so we've got power, vitality, healing power, and condition damage. And then for leadership, we have all stats, boon duration, and then convert up to 2 conditions into boons for nearby allies after using an elite skill. So those are what we're running with. And like I said, we're running with cleansing and energy, which I feel like is weird for Elementalist because you don't swap weapons. So like I said, if anybody knows the answer to that question, that'd be greatly appreciated because that confused me. So that's what we're running with. We're going to do the 2 games as usual, and then we're going to be done. So air, so it's earth, or fire and air, fire and earth, and I think it was air and earth, I think was the next decent combination. So we're going to try my best to keep in those rotations. I might end up going to sometimes just going to pure fire, just because fire is kind of a good one. The earth's got good bleeding. The water's obviously got the healing, and then the air's got utility, and fire is usually the burning damage. Water's the healing and defensive. The air is usually great utility, and then earth is more defensive and some damage, more condition damage, and also fire's got condition damage as well. So sorry guys, it's really weird with the lights down in here, and I apologize if that guys bothers you, but I literally got back from Walmart to go grocery shopping, and I came back, I turned the light on, and then I was like, that's cool. So that's why I don't have lights on. So I apologize. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay and everything. And like I said, it's mainly the game, but you guys don't get to see my reactions. So if I make faces, you guys are gonna know. Just kidding. Most of the time, you guys know my faces is just usually it's just frustration at myself. So we're good there. And do 2 games. We'll talk about stuff between games and at the end, and then we'll be done. But and be sure to hit that like, subscribe button as well if you guys are enjoying the videos, and if you want to keep up with those videos that I've been doing. I'm trying to do daily uploads for Guild Wars. Going through these meta battle builds is quite fun and helpful for me to work on my actual builds. I do want to get back to actual builds again, me creating builds at some point, because that's kind of a fun idea. But also meta battles kind of fun, and I'm working on the Discord slowly. Words are hard. I'm slowly working on the Discord server. I had a friend help me kind of organize everything, so I think I've got that figured out now. So once I get that up, I will do a video explaining the idea of it, and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. Hopefully you guys are excited to share builds with me and each other within the community, or maybe find somebody to play with, going especially for like team deathmatch or conquest, going, hey, I'm playing this kind of build, I could use this person. If there's anybody has this type of build and they want to play, let me know. Like, I would definitely encourage that. And if you guys, I could always queue with people. I may mention you in the video, like playing today, we're playing with so and so. We're using this build, they're using this build, so we're hopefully going to work well together. If you guys want, or if you just want to play outside of it and not be mentioned in the video, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Usually the people that I say friends are people I know, and I don't want to, so I just usually just say a friend, just so they, they don't get mad at me going, I was mentioned. So, the more I do that, I just, as I would prefer if that, people didn't know it was me. So that's why I do that. So hopefully I'm not being, weird going into friend. It's people I know. I think they'd rather just, kind of stay, nameless. Alright, I'm going to try and get to mid as fast as possible. It says teleport skill does not stun break, which could be interesting.
The enemy has point A.
That sounds about right. Oh, that's not very nice of you. Come on. Did we get him? Ow. Just gonna heal up. Oh, that's not fair. I don't want you guys capturing the point, so I'm gonna stay on point. There's a dragon hunter. Oh, do they have a dragon hunter? I don't think they do have a dragon hunter. Okay, I just want to be clarified. It's not a dragon hunter, it's a guardian.
The enemy has taken point B.
So they have access to traps. So I'm slightly confused.
Time to do some real damage. I feel good. These flames run
Point C is yours now.
That sounds about right.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
I'm not playing this well. So I'm the Elementalist is probably again one of my weaker classes. Just so you guys are aware, it's not my best class. I was thinking the same thing, like, I didn't think they had a dragon hunter. We are clarifying that. Apparently he's not as drunk as he's not that drunk. Or he swears he's not that drunk.
The enemy has taken point B.
Oh, that's awesome. Sounds about right. Oh, no, you got away. That's not very nice of you. Awesome. Whoa.
Replenishing. Conflagration.
Yay, I got a kill.
The enemy has taken point B. C is yours now.
Like I said, I'm not doing this build justice. I am not the best with the ranger, or not the best with the ranger. Sorry, not best with the elementalist is not my strongest suit. So you guys are aware.
I feel good.
The enemy has taken point B.
This is getting serious.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Thinking I'm gonna win that fight, and then I just don't. Yeah, I got 137,000 damage, which isn't terrible.
Point A is yours.
If we play sides, I think we can catch up.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
Oh, so we're not going that way? Okay.
Cannon operational. Ready for targeting coordinates.
Really?
Time to do some real damage.
That sounds about right. Well, that's time to cast thing, apparently.
Point A is yours.
You're not gonna get away. Ow!
Point B belongs to you.
Come on.
They'll have to hit much harder. I'm back and ready.
That sounds about right. Ah! No!
Is yours.
Shoot. Well, technically, like, there's like 2 of them down. Nice. Nice. Nice work, Ranger. That was really good.
Skyhammer calibrated to red.
Point B belongs to you.
Yeah, that was well done.
The enemy has point A.
Alright, I'm gonna run back to home.
Point C is yours now.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
The enemy has taken point B.
Cannon operational. Ready for targeting coordinates.
I feel good.
Point C is yours now.
Skyhammer calibrated to blue.
Okay, what? Is there not a stun break with this one? He needs another whiskey, apparently. Are none of these skills stun break, unfortunately? Okay, the air one does. Okay.
The enemy has point A.
I can outrun a centaur. They'll have to hit much harder. I'll return you to dust. They'll have to hit much harder. I can outrun a centaur, doesn't it? I feel good.
The enemy has point A.
Yay! I got another kill before the game that was over. Yay! Alright. Dang. I got top kills, but not top damage. That's okay. It worked better. It's worked better than all my other Elementalist builds combined. Let's be honest. That was good though. I definitely think I need to learn the rotations better, and I have such a crappy memory, anyways. I could sit there and read it, and like study it for a while, and I'd forget it. So, like I said, the combinations I like was the fire with all the burning access. The fire earth with the molten lava thing was kind of nice. You got the I think it was air and earth was decently good. I didn't use the primordial stance a whole lot, which I should have done. I never used this weave self skill, so I gotta make sure I do that more often. It's just it's hard because I'm not used. It's not my strongest class, and I definitely want to make builds that are focused on certain elements. Like this, the idea of this build is a lot of burning condition damage, because it's called Fire Weaver. But I do want to make some builds where it's like Core Fire, Fire Tempest, Fire Weaver, and then I want to make like Core Water, Core Fire, Water Tempest, Water Weaver, kind of build like each of the elements around the 3 expansions of the game. And I probably should have done that with the other ones too. That way there's like free to play, there's the Heart of Thorns expansion, and then there's the Path of Fire expansion. My feet are cold. But I think I'm doing good with. I think the build names are working good. I mean, sometimes they're a little clunky and long, and sometimes they're like, that doesn't make sense. But hopefully you guys are enjoying those videos, because it's fun to make them. It really is. I'm basically just trying to see how much swiftness I can get. I'm up to 12 seconds.
They'll have to hit much harder.
I'm making myself dizzy. That's not good.
Searing
20
touch
seconds.
from bones.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the idea is just to,
Start soon.
if you're running around the map, just to kind of just constantly switch back to air so you have that constant movement speed.
Time to do some real damage.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I guess I'll run home.
lost the quarry. The waterfall is yours.
The wind of truth cannot be quelled. They'll have to hit much harder.
That sounds about right. Just gonna do that.
You've taken the graveyard.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Let's do this.
You lost the waterfall.
Time to do some
You
real
captured the quarry.
Oh, I thought he had him. That'll work.
The waterfall is yours.
time to do some real damage. Replenishing. I feel good.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Let's get out of there. Ah. Oh, I thought I had one of them close to dead. Clearly I did not. Shoot. And we got a point. We got 1 point. That helps. If you guys just finished that Elementalist. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. You guys are doing fine without me. Sorry.
They'll have to hit much harder. I feel good.
You've taken the graveyard.
Feel the fury. I could outrun a centaur. They'll have to hit much harder.
The waterfall is yours.
Endurance running low.
We shouldn't win this game.
You lost
Come on,
the waterfall.
get the finish in. Thank you.
A new pattern revealed.
These flames run
You captured the quarry.
I'm up. I could outrun a centaur.
Let's just knock her down.
The waterfall is yours. You've lost the quarry.
Oh, nice.
Searing flesh or bone.
That's your base.
I see the pattern at last. They'll have to dig much harder. I feel good.
Your base is under attack.
Really? Oh, come on.
Your base is under attack.
Oh, seriously?
Your base is under
Thank
attack.
you.
Your base is under attack.
Just gonna do that. That worked well.
You lost the waterfall. You lost the graveyard.
Just gonna capture point, because as long as we can stay ahead in points, we'll be good.
The waterfall is yours.
So cast it around.
You've lost the quarry.
Through. Feel the fury.
Stop running away.
Your base is under attack.
Thank you.
You've taken the graveyard. Your base is under attack. Your base is under attack.
Stop hurting my base. I don't know why I said it like that.
The waterfall is yours.
Feel the fury.
You lost the graveyard.
Not bad. Alright. My eyes are starting to hurt decently. Oh, awesome.
Time to do some real damage.
You've captured the quarry.
Just gonna do that to block your projectiles. Just gonna do that. Psh. Yay! Got my dailies done.
Victorious.
Awesome. There we go. That worked. Oh! Didn't get any top stats. That's okay. That worked good. That was good. Did I die that game? I don't think I did, no. No. Yeah, I think I did. I did a couple times. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I did. That was good though. Like, I like the burning. The sword's actually a lot better than I remembered it being. Maybe it's just the way this is set up. The sword's fun. Having the extra elements when you swap elements is kind of nice when you switch to different elements. You've got the, you know, getting the barrier periodically when below the health threshold. When you dual attack, you gain vigor, which is endurance regeneration, which will help you trigger the arcane evasive arcana skill trait line. You've got your might for skill for your fire skills. So overall, I think that worked really good. I don't know if I used weave self again, unfortunately. I don't know what it is, but I'd never use it. I don't know if it's just because I can always just switch elements pretty quickly, or if it's just, I know this like 20%. It's bonuses. It's condition damage, boon duration, healing, movement speed, incoming damage. So it's just like I should do that, but I don't, and I don't know why. So my bad. Like I said, I don't do this build justice because obviously I don't do the rotations the correct way. I forget to use a weave self skill both games. It's it was it was good. I just obviously I could be a lot better if I'd done everything correctly and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't already. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video.